Surprising things that aren't in the Constitution. Here are some surprising things that people think are in the Constitution, but actually aren't. Separation of church and state. We've all heard this phrase, but guess what? It's not in the Constitution. This idea came from a letter written by Thomas Jefferson in 1802. The actual text of the First Amendment just says that Congress can't make any laws establishing a religion or stopping people from practicing theirs. So while it hints at keeping government and religion apart, it's a lot less specific than people think. Right to privacy. Now you might think the Constitution spells out a right to privacy, but there's no direct mention of it. Instead, the Supreme Court later interpreted certain amendments, like the Fourth Amendment's protection against unreasonable searches, as implying a right to privacy. But it's never actually stated as a specific right, so that one's a bit of a legal loophole. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This one sounds like it should be in the Constitution, right? But this famous phrase is actually from the Declaration of Independence, written by Thomas Jefferson in 1776, not the Constitution. The Constitution protects life, liberty, or property, not happiness, so that whole pursuit of happiness thing, not in the fine print. All men are created equal. Here's another surprise. That powerful line, all men are created equal, isn't in the Constitution either. It's from the Declaration of Independence. The Constitution eventually added amendments to promote equal rights, but that specific line we all know? Not there. A universal right to vote. This one might be the biggest shocker. The Constitution doesn't guarantee the right to vote to everyone. While several amendments, like the 15th, 19th, and 26th, prevent discrimination in voting based on race, gender, or age, the actual details of voting rights are generally left up to the states. This is why voting rules can vary so much from state to state in federal elections, creating inconsistencies that can lead to real confusion and some say problems. Judicial review. Legal buffs, this one's for you. The Constitution doesn't say the Supreme Court can declare laws unconstitutional. This huge power we associate with the Supreme Court actually came from a landmark case, Marbury v. Madison in 1803, where the court decided it had this power of judicial review. That one's not written down in the Constitution either. History's full of twists like these, sponsored by Bambu Jutes, your go-to for eco-friendly products that make a difference. Love random facts? Click like and follow.